120 hours. I mean, even if you work at $10 an hour, you have to charge it. See, I don't want to hear that this is a $200 shoe for this level of work. Gotta raise them. Gotta raise them. You gotta go up on these. You gotta go up on these to make some money for yourself. Today, we'll play Guess the Price. Let's get into it.
It says here the Switch is a real basketball and it took 40 hours.
Real basketball. Love these photos. The photos, the presentation of these raised the price point. Look at how sick the airbrushing is on the hardwood. Dang, these are sweet. $100 shoe. This is $600 worth of armor. I'm gonna say these are $700.
800.
800? I wasn't too far off, yeah. These are dope. These are dope. A little bit of recon, a little bit of painting. So you got a nice diverse skill set. Good for you. Keep up the good work. First off, right away, lightning, great job here. The lightning looks sick. The blue glows. These characters, you would not be able to do that quickly. I don't want to hear that this is a $200 shoe, because this is not a $200 shoe for this level of work. I want this to be closer to 300. So I'm going to say, let's go 285 on these.
185.
185? No chance. No chance. Not to do two characters, not to do that level of detail on them, not to do all that airbrushing with the glowing lightning. No way. Raise those prices on these for sure. We got some cool, little bit of Goku, a little bit of Gohan. I like the insides, how they went with the black and white manga. And then on the swooshes, the zoomed in sort of portraits of the eyes. And then on the toe box and the back tab, that purple, it's the gi, right? Okay. Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z logo on the tongue tags. But the character work is really, really clean here. The background setting with the mountains, the sky. These are dope. The eyelet panel being simpler, going with the all blue with the streaks there. I'm gonna guess these are at, I'm gonna say $475 for these.
655.
655? Okay, yeah. There's a ton of work put into these. These would take a long time to do. So good for you. Good for you. 655. I dig it.
Chameleon paint, 25 hours.
25 hours. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely tell that these are color shifting. Great photos that you captured in the sun too. I mean, even if you worked at $10 an hour, you know, you'd have to charge $250 plus the $100 shoe, $350 at bare minimum if you're making $10 an hour yourself. So $350 has to be the lowest point. So I'm gonna go up a little. I'm gonna say 400.
270.
270? Gotta raise them. Gotta raise them. You gotta go up on these. You gotta go up on these to make some money for yourself if these took you 25 hours to do. Now, being that they are on, you're using the Chameleon paint on some of the panels, maybe it was your first time playing with it, so it took a little bit longer to figure out how to do it and whatnot. You know, if somebody ordered these again, hopefully you could take that pair that, took 25 hours and turn that into a 12-hour pair, less than half the time, and then you could actually make some money at that price point. But if this is something that's always going to take you 25 hours, definitely need to start charging more for these. All right, first Joker shoe of the day. You got your smile wrapping around the mudguard, the pearlescent purple on the eye stay panel. You got the Joker eyes on the swoosh, the ha-ha everywhere. High end of these would probably be $275. I'm going to say $225.
200.
200? Okay. Okay. Again, this is something that this would probably take 8 hours worth of work. So I think that this is a pair that you can absolutely start to raise your prices on a little bit as you start to, add more value to your product. Can you do things like custom packaging, stuff that would really help enhance the overall experience with the customer? Where you invest 10, but hey, now you're able to charge an extra 30 because of what you're adding on to your product. Okay, so Jordan 1 High might be working with a little bit more expensive of a base shoe. Tongue tags are sweet, leather laces. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a $900 shoe.
1,500.
1,500. Okay, you're shooting for a different clientele when you reach, this level. And when you're doing this type of work, how many hours?
120.
120 hours. I mean, even if you work at $10 an hour, you have to charge that. You don't have a choice when you're putting in that much work into the shoes. Now it's just about finding those clients that are able to afford that, because not everybody's going to be able to afford this level of shoe. But when you're going to be putting in this amount of work, you need to charge that. So totally reasonable for this amount of work that went into it. Whitebeard from One Piece. I love this detailing. Second time we've seen it today with the black and white manga as the background. That's sick. The pattern on the straps, clean. You said the swoosh was like a sword?
That's like his attack.
Yeah, with the lightning around it. Did a sick job with that. There's a lot of work packed into these. You got the laces, the outsole's done. These are killer, man. This is gonna be, let's go $735.
$820.
$820? Okay. Yeah. I mean, these would take a long time to do. All the character work, that swoosh work, the patterning of the wood grain, rope laces, the patterning on the strap. Keep going. You're not too far from the $1,000 shoe. Let's go. Now, the same way that we were judging all of this artwork today just based off of your photos, that's what your potential clients are going to be doing as well once they discover your work on social media. So you need to decide, how are you going to present your product to the world? And that's going to be through your presentation, your digital branding, your online presence. So if you want to take all of that to the next level, make sure you check out this video next. If you guys enjoyed this episode and want to see more of these in the future, let us know down below. Let me know how you did at guessing all of these prices as well. All right, guys, everybody get out there and just create.